everybody. We have Ruchira Gupta here in New York, and I'm having the most delightful morning here with her. And I'm here in New York for the Games for Change Festival, as most of you know. And Ruchi wants to share a little bit of what she thinks about the missing game with us.
I love the fact that it's getting into the hands of teenagers across the world, that they are able to download it and play it, and through playing this game, put themselves in the shoes of a little girl who is about to be trafficked, who's in a lovely village with a pond and trees and a nice house, and suddenly finds herself in a brothel. If these teenagers build empathy for that little girl, then maybe we can all work together as humankind to save that girl. And I love the way the game ends, that why wait for a girl to be trafficked to save her? So kudos to Lena and her team to be able to even come up with a sentence like that. Why wait for a girl to be trafficked to save her?
So, Ruchi, what else would you share a little bit about how do you think a game is an important tool of awareness? I mean, what we've discovered is something so new. So, what are your thoughts on that?
I think by playing the game, it will build empathy. So, people will learn to put themselves in the shoes of a girl who's facing a trafficker, who's being sold, who's facing a customer, and through that see that it's all right to resist trafficking and it's not all right to be bought and sold. Because many times people say, oh, she wanted to be a quote unquote sex worker. No girl chooses to be prostituted, and no one should connect sex with work because it is body penetration and body invasion.
Yes.
And so therefore it is absence of choices which puts a girl into prostitution. And through this game I hope that teenagers who don't have the same realities as that girl understand that.
And teenagers are a very important public space which we are talking to, as we both know, because they are our future generation which is gonna lead the world ahead. So, just can you talk a little bit of the importance about talking to adolescents on this issue?
Yeah, I think teenagers are the ones we need to have the conversation with, because it's girls who are being sold who are teenagers, girls who are being bought who are teenagers, and it's sad to see that they don't have a community who's going to stand up and protect them.
Right.
So we really need boys and girls who are not being bought and sold to protect girls and boys who are being bought and sold.
Excellent.
The other thing which is happening is that boys are being taught to dominate, to be violent, and to connect sex with violence through porn.
Yes.
And you know that an 11-year-old boy can actually access porn on the internet, and his first encounter with sex is to watch a woman being beaten up, penetrated into every part of her body, crying and saying, "Give me more." So he begins to think sex is connected to violence, which is not true. So by playing this game, I want that boy to also have empathy for the girl and think about sex with participation and collaboration rather than sex with domination and violence. And I hope that this game helps and contributes to that conversation.
So, Ruchira, as you know, we're actually now on to part 2 of the missing game. It's called the Missing Complete Saga. So, can you give a little what would you suggest? I mean, how would you like others to participate and be a part of the campaign?
Yeah, I can't wait to see the complete saga, and hopefully the complete saga will end with many girls being rescued and becoming leaders against traffickers, and hopefully the game will end with missing the complete saga as a fantastic way of changing the world. And go to the Kickstarter and see if you can contribute to this game, because it will be a part of the conversation.
Thank you so much, Ruchira. This means so much to us.
Good luck, Lena.
Thank you.